Hello and welcome to DG Brothers. I'm Louis and this is episode 17 of DGCraft, my weekly series on this channel. So if you want to follow along, I highly suggest you to subscribe right now so you don't miss next week's episode. Last week I removed the mountain over there, and in this week I am finishing what I started here with the mob farm. I built the mob farm a few episodes back, and then I removed the mountain and did this outside part last time, and then this time I will finish it. I'm gonna put up a sorting system, and I'm gonna do, well, all the things that you need to make it ready, and then we'll start it up. So yeah, let's just get to the work. One thing I forgot to do in the last episode was updating the map, because as you can see here, my face is still there, the old mob farm and the whole mountain, it's all there still. So of course we need to update the map because all of that is gone now. So let's have a look at it now. And oh, there we go. And then... is it already updated? Oh yes, it is. There we go. Let's see if we can put all of these in just one more time. Nice, that looks so good. And I can also see that they've been building on some other farms over here, which I haven't seen yet. And it looks like a sugarcane and a... no, it's cactus. It's a cactus farm. And maybe this is for shroom light. Oh, I really want to use some of those. I love this room light. Awesome. And then there's some mushroom farms as well. Nice. Okay, epic. And when updating the map in the industrial area, of course, I also need to update the maps I have here. So I need to bring these back to the industrial area to make them update. So let's quickly get over there and then get the pyramid and all the new parts of the industrial area on the map. Now there's actually something here. The rubber ducky challenge. If you see a rubber ducky, you become the rubber ducky in the next episode after the one you find it in. So if I see a rubber ducky, then I become a rubber ducky myself. Okay, interesting. And I guess this is Blade's new skin, by the way. Looks really awesome. Okay, so if I see a rubber ducky, I'm gonna be a rubber ducky. Okay. Okay, so back at the industrial area now. These maps should already have updated, all of them. As far as I know, at least. I think, let's see. Yeah, that is correct. And you can't actually see the temple. No fucking way, I thought they'd hit it. Oh, I thought they would hide it. What the fuck? Are you kidding me? That's the rubber ducky. Wow. Ooh, I like the bulge they made here. Oh my god. Well, I guess this is me in the next episode. I kind of just want to keep this fella here. It actually looked really awesome. Let's take a look at it again. Oh, he's just peeking through there, but from this distance. Oh, that's so great. I really hope I can keep him. Oh, awesome. Well, I guess I'm gonna be a rubber ducky in the next episode. First of all, we need to figure out how the sorting system works, because this is like the most important part of the mob farm. And as you can see here, I've done a little bit here in my testing world. As you can see, there's a lot of weird structures in here. I've also had some fun with some creepers. So this is a very weird place, but maybe you do recognize some of the buildings. This was my house on the server, the first house I built. That's obviously my farm. Then that building is from Louis World 2020 and some of the other gameplays. So yeah, you do hopefully recognize some of these buildings, but right now it's about the sorting system. Now, there is some specifications that I really need to look out for when building this sorting system, because first of all, it needs to come from this platform. And to have the least pressure on all these dispensers that will pick up the items, I think this is the best possible outcome. So there's only 4 dispensers that actually get the items, and there is a maximum of 2 dispensers going into each. And then I have a maximum of 4 dispensers, yeah, that shoot out the items. And this stream will have to go into the sorting stream and then go through this. This is a typical sorting system with honey blocks and ice, which are also items that I have to get to actually build this. I don't really understand it, but then somehow I kinda understand it. But of course I do have some problems with it. Not all items are actually getting into the chests. And also I need to actually know how many chests I can fit in the spot. As you might remember, I've made a room that is 10 blocks high. And I need to fit this in. And then it has to go from the top to the bottom somehow, and we need to figure out how many rows of chests I can actually fit into the room and everything. So maybe I should just start by clearing out the room and then try and see if I can replicate it in this world afterwards. But I kind of get the technical stuff, kind of. So maybe it's not gonna be as quick as I had hoped, but hopefully we can get it done in this episode. I have finally figured out how to do this perfectly. Instead of honey blocks as I used over on that one, you can just use a chest and then iron bars. And then you actually don't need ice for every block, because since, I don't know which update, but one of the updates, items actually flow really fast in water, so you don't need the ice only at these spots where there's no water. So this is basically how it's supposed to be. And then I'm just gonna do at least 2 hoppers with each item, because there is a little bit of overflow. Only 1 went over there. You got 20 and then 3 in the next one. 38 and then 3 in the next one. Once again 21 and then 2 in the next one. So there's always a little bit of overflow, but this should secure all of the items. So now I just have to figure out how many items there is, and then again let's have a look at the actual server, the actual sorting system that I'm building on the server. So this is the space that we need to clear out and then make pretty, and then we can make a plan for where the chests are actually supposed to be. Obviously the chest will only go in this height, like 1, 2, 3, 4. So the stream will have to go like in this level, and then I have to have it go from up there and then down here. And yeah, that's probably going to be some implications there, some problems going on. But first of all, let's clear this out. I'm probably going to have to clear more out than I had expected, because I need to have space for all the redstone. Yeah. But luckily, Silren has promised to borrow me a beacon, because I still don't have one myself. And he should have put that at my house. So let's set up the beacon and then remove all this freaking stone everywhere. And there is the beacon. Hey Louis, here the beacon you wanted to borrow. Nice. Okay, cool. Nice. So let's get that and set it up over at the farm. Thank you, Silren. The beacon is now set up, so let's get digging. Okay, so now we got the basics down. The floor is looking as it should be looking. I think this looks really awesome, in my opinion. And then I'm gonna go with black stone on the walls everywhere. But in case that I'm gonna have to tear some down wall at a point, I don't want to put it up just yet. But as you can see, I've put in the first row of chests here. It's probably quite hard to see right now, but all the items will go into these chests here. And then the redstone is set up here, as you can see. And then I will have a water stream going in right here, and then it will align with the chest here, and then it will go exactly there, go into this hopper, and then go all the way down into the chest where it should be. So that is basically the first one, and then I will fill that up all the way. We're gonna have chests all the way here. And then we're gonna have a water stream going from there over here, and then I'm gonna have chests all the way going here. And then of course we're gonna have a trash can for all the overflow and all the items that we're not gonna use. The hoppers up here, of course, are also gonna have the mechanism. I think I showed you that in the beginning of this video. So we're gonna have the water stream going out from up here, over there, and then into that one, so they can align, and it will go all the way around. So it's gonna be looking really fucking epic in the end. But just as usual, I always get surprised how big a work this is. I'm gonna have to gather all these resources as well, and yeah. So I'm just gonna crack on with it, and then hopefully I will get this done very soon. I hope you're ready for another update, because I've done a lot since the last clip. First of all, I've put up the walls, and as you can see, there's a lot of light in here now, but at the same time it's also very dark. And well, in my opinion, this looks hella mean. So by doing this, I had, like, as you can see here, I got 5 with polished blackstone, then 3 with cracked polished blackstone, and then a single one with chiseled polished blackstone. And then I just gave the mouse wheel a good spin, and then just put them down like this. So you get this random pattern. And I think it looks really, really, really good. Besides that, by the way, this is just a infinite water source, so this is of course gonna get removed later. But what I've actually done since the last clip is that I've put this up, which is the dispensers that will shoot the things out that the mobs drop, and will shoot it down into this sorting system. And I've also made the way so that all the items will drop there and then go into the system, which will go all the way around this room. And then I've also put in this garbage bin here for all the overflow and all the items that we cannot use. And I've also been gathering all the stuff that I need for the rest of the sorting system. So it's, what is it, 3 blocks of stone. I got the bucket for the water, of course, a lot of ice, a lot of glass. Oh yeah, and by the way, this would look hella awesome if I could actually make the connected textures work. I am using Optifine, but by some reason the connected textures won't work, so I need to fix that. So it would look better, but at least you can still see the items go through. What else did we need? A lot of redstone, a lot of redstone torches, all the iron bars, a lot of fucking hoppers. I've spent all my iron already, and I don't have enough hoppers, so I might not actually finish it. But we're gonna get very close. Then of course a lot of comparators and a lot of repeaters. And then I needed to name some of the stone for the sorting system. So this is John, Jack, Joe, and James. And then a lot of wood for all the chests. Because it's like, what is it, 140 hoppers? And then, what is it, 226 chests or something. It's gonna be fucking massive. So yeah, this is really coming along, and I just want to check if this actually works. I just want to show you that, so let's jump up and do that. I've also decorated up here, so it's like the same look, and it looks really mean. I really like that about the mob farm. So if we just put, let's say, 19 cracked ones in this one, 16 of these, and a stack of these. Then let's run down and have a look if it's actually working. I can see it go through. So yeah, it definitely looks like it's working. So all of these, when the mobs drop down and die, all of these will be filled up, so there will never become an overflow up there. This looks fucking epic. Look at that, and then they go down and into the system. Great. So if I counted correctly, let's see. Whoops. Oh wow. If I counted correctly, it was 16, 19, and a stack, right? I think everything went through now. See? Okay, 16. Wait, they merged into the other one, but I think it's 19, and then it was a stack. So perfect. We got all the blocks that we put in. Oh my god, this is gonna be insane. It's actually working. Woohoo! I'm actually useful on the server. So yeah, I better crack on with the work. I have, as I just showed you, gathered all these materials I need. So next time you see this, it's hopefully done. Alright, so everything should be absolutely done now. As you can see, I got the lights here and just spread at random, just like everything else, and I think it looks really, really good. Over here we got 3 rows of bones, because you can always use bone meal. 3 rows of arrows, because you can also always use arrows. 3 rows of string, which is great for building. And 2 rows of gunpowder, of course, but we already got the creeper farm over there, so there's no reason to really gather any of that. Then we got the spider eyes, which is good for elixirs and stuff, so only 2 rows for that as well. Then all the witch drops, the sticks that they apparently drop, the glass bottles that they drop, the sugar that they drop, and the redstone that they drop. Now, there's no reason to have a lot of chests for this, because these things are not rare at all. The glowstone dust is rare, but I only put down 2 rows because, well, witches are not gonna spawn that often. Then I also got 1 row for zombie flesh, because you can use it for dogs and also for villagers, but nobody really uses it, so I only got 1 row of it. And then I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows of random stuff. Now, a thing that I always find myself needing is bows or dispensers. And so this is a great way to get it. And all of the items, all the armor, I'm pretty sure you can melt it and get gold nuggets and iron nuggets. So I thought, why not keep a few rows for just that. Now, it's easily to get up here and just change whatever it's sorting. So no problem in that. You can always change it if you need something more than anything else. But I think this is at least how it should be in the beginning. Now, if it overflows or if there's anything that we cannot need or do not need, there's a lava pit right here. And another problem is that these are not sorting. You can't sort these unstackable items, so everything will come down here. So when I actually turn it on, zombie flesh and, well, anything else that overflows will also get into these chests. So we will have to sort that ourselves manually. And for that, I have also put down a little dropper here, which you can fill up, and you can also just do it manually and throw it into the lava right here. So there's still a little bit to do, like sorting that out and all that, but I think that if not anybody else want to do it, I can easily do that pretty quickly as soon as it's turned on. So yeah, I think this is pretty good. I'm really proud of this, the way it looks, the fact that I actually managed to do this so that it works is pretty amazing. So I think there's nothing else to do but to turn it on. So all I have to do is fill up all these dispensers with 1 water bucket. Ja. Men altså... Det var det. Hallelujah. Oh, that was the problem. Woohoo! That was all. Okay, so now there's water all around here as well. And then as soon as I turn it on, all of these dispensers will throw out the water and the light will disappear and the mobs will spawn. Awesome. Woo. So after a little bit of trouble, we are now ready to turn it on. Whew, I'm nervous, but let's go. And then the water should flow out. Yes, you saw that? Yeah, that was the torches being destroyed all the way down. So now the mob should actually spawn on all the layers and something should pop down in the sorting system below. So yeah, it's working now. Well, technically, it's actually not working yet. But as you can see, there was my torches. So it's cool that at least that works. And they should flow into some of these random chests here. Okay, awesome. Now, technically, it's probably not working just yet because I haven't lit up the caves around me, so all the mobs will also spawn in all those. But I am out of time for this episode, so I will have to do that later. But I can hear something just fell down. Oh yeah, there we go. And is that rotten flesh? Or what was it? I think it was. Okay, cool. It is actually working. Woohoo! Nice. But I will, of course, light up the caves around here next time so that it will actually work a lot better. A lot more will actually fall down and die and go into the system when it gets up and running correctly. Oh, but fuck yeah, it's working. Woohoo! And with that, I think it's time to round up this episode. I wanted to check out some of the other guys' bases before I ended the episode, but I think this episode is already at least 20 minutes long, so I better stop it now and do that next time. Next time I will apparently also be a rubber ducky, so that's hopefully gonna be a fun episode, so make sure to subscribe so you can see that next time. I hope you enjoyed this episode, I certainly did, and I hope you want to subscribe and join me again next week. Remember to like if you liked the video, and thank you so much for watching.